Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Gentlemen, welcome to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมวันนี้ครับเป็นไฟท์พิเศษมากๆครับไฟท์เปลี่ยนชีวิตที่ทุกคนรอคอยนะครับนั่นก็คือรอบชิงชนะเลิศของมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament ซีซั่น 3 ครับเรามีทั้งหมด 3 รุ่นด้วยกันครับมวยไทยหญิง 52 กิโลกรัม in the women's 52 kilogram category ไอรีนไซเบอร์จากประเทศสวิตเซอร์แลนด์พบกับปิ่นเพชรมราชภัฏโคราชจากประเทศไทยครับมวยไทยชาย 57 กิโลกรัม in the men's 57 kilogram category มรดาดคันซาดาจากประเทศอิหร่านพบกับฟ้าสุดสายตมศรีจากประเทศไทยครับและมวยไทยชาย 67 กิโลกรัมธนูเพชรวอเทคโนหลวงปู่สวงพบกับแสนศักดิ์พิมายพงศธรครับผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้รับเข็มขัดแชมป์พร้อมเงินรางวัล 50,000 บาทครับเราก็จะมีโอกาสขึ้นชกในรายการ Road to One Thailand ซีซั่น 4 ซึ่งเราจะจัดสิ้นปีนี้ครับและทีนี้ครับเราต้องขอชวนผู้บริหารของเราขึ้นมาบนเวทีนะครับนั่นก็คือคุณเปรม CEO Fairtex Fight และคุณอุทัยวันพรหมเดเวศผู้อำนวยการฝ่ายการตลาดและประชาสัมพันธ์บริษัท CRC ไทยวัตถุจำกัดสวัสดีครับก็อย่างแรกครับขอบคุณทั้งสองท่านครับที่จัดมวยรอบในครั้งนี้ขึ้นมานะครับขอสัมภาษณ์นะครับคุณอุทัยวันเกี่ยวกับความร่วมมือในการจัดการแข่งขันในครั้งนี้ครับว่าผลตอบรับเป็นยังไงบ้างครับ
เราจัดมาเป็นซีซั่นที่ 3 แล้วนะคะผลตอบรับดีมากนะคะปีครั้งนี้ก็จะยิ่งใหญ่กว่าครั้งที่แล้วค่ะ
มาครับแล้วพี่เปรมครับนี่แหละครับก็เป็นครั้งที่ 3 ที่เราได้จัดขึ้นมาแล้วนะครับอยากให้พี่เปรมนะครับชวนแฟนมวยร่วมติดตามนะครับชมรายการ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament ซีซั่น 3 ในครั้งนี้ครับ
ครับก่อนอื่นนะครับต้องขอบคุณทางไทยวัสดุนะครับที่ได้ร่วมมือกับทาง Fairtex Fight เป็นซีซั่นที่ 3 นะครับผมก็อยากขอเชิญทุกท่านนะครับที่เปิดทีวีดูในตอนนี้ทางช่อง 7 HD นะครับได้เข้ามาชมระหว่างมวยไทย Fairtex Fight ไทยวัสดุซีซั่นที่ 3 นะครับผมคิดว่ามันเป็นจุดเล็กๆที่ทางเรา2คนเนี่ยอยากให้โอกาสเด็กที่ไม่ค่อยมีโอกาสได้ต่อยกรุงเทพได้มีโอกาสที่มาต่อยในเวทีอย่างลุมพินีแล้วก็ได้มีโอกาสสานฝันไปของเขานะครับก็สำหรับแน่นอนผมก็หวังว่าในปีหน้าซีซั่นที่ 4 ที่ 5 ที่ 6 เนี่ยครับเราจะสร้างความยิ่งใหญ่ให้มากกว่านี้แล้วก็สนุกให้มากกว่านี้แล้วก็ให้โอกาสกับเด็กๆคนไทยที่อยากจะเป็นมวยไทยนะครับอยากจะต่อยมวยไทยหรือว่าอยากจะมีโอกาสได้ไปชิงเข็มขัดแชมเปี้ยนโลกครับ
ในนามของบริษัท CRC ไทยวัสดุจำกัดในเครือเซ็นทรัลรีเทลของเรานะคะก็จะขอเชิญชวนทุกท่านมาร่วมส่งแรงชัยแรงเชียร์ให้กับนักมวยของเราในวันนี้ทุกรุ่นเลยให้เขาทุกคนสู้ไปสู่ฝั่งฝันพร้อมๆกันค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากครับนี่แหละครับเส้นทางเข้าสู่ Road to One Thailand ซึ่งจะเป็นเส้นทางเข้าสู่ One Championship แน่นอนครับนั่นก็คือความฝันของนักมวยทุกคนในโลกนะครับห้ามพลาดรายการในวันนี้ครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่เปิดเวทีครับโมร็อกโกพบกับประเทศไทยนะครับในพิกัดน้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม Join us after break for our opening bout as a fighter from Morocco takes on a fighter from Thailand at 49 kilograms
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Not gonna
ยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a total of 7 bouts lined up for you. Today is, of course, our finals for Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament Season 3, which will be bouts 3, 4 and 5 วันนี้ครับท่านผู้ชมเรามีทั้งหมด 7 คู่ที่จะขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนี้ครับรอบชิงของ Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament Season 3 จะเป็นคู่ที่ 3 4 และ 5 นะครับส่วนของคู่เปิดเวทีครับมวยไทย 49 กิโลกรัม As for our opening bout, it is in Muay Thai 49 kilograms. From the black corner, let's bring out Rooney.
Ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Fairtex Fight in the world of Muay Thai. My name is Joe Comerford, calling the action beside the very wonderful Andy Snoopy, who is a fighter here on Fairtex Fight. But let's get the proceedings underway. In the black corner, representing Morocco, Romesa Rooney, only 16 years of age, and what a way to make your debut here. Well, not her debut, actually. What a way to make another appearance here at Fairtex Fight. Then right here, the home of Muay Thai, Lumpinee Stadium. 16 years of age. I know what I was doing at 16, and it certainly wasn't performing on the world stage here at Lumpinee Stadium. 161 centimeters tall with a fight record of 4 fights, 3 wins, 1 loss. Hailing from Marrakesh, Morocco, coming off a win here at Fairtex Fight.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Thaptim Siam Petoni.
And into the red corner is coming fighting out of Thailand, Thaptim Siam Petoni, 24 years of age, so slight age difference, I would say a little bit of advantage on her side. Same with her professional fights, 38 fights on the record, 30 wins, 6 losses and 2 draws, so more experience than the Moroccan fighter. After all, we're in Thailand here at the Lumpinee Stadium. This is the home of Muay Thai. 160 centimeters tall. Also coming from a win at Fairtex Fight here in February. So we'll see if she will continue her winning streak. And I'm pretty sure that the Moroccan will try to stop it and continue her winning streak.
Absolutely, you make a good point there that the Moroccans tend to come in with fierce aggression, heavy hands, big heart. However, Thaptim Siam comes in with the experience difference, about 34 fights more than Romesa Rooney. So certainly age and experience playing a big part here, with Romesa coming in with a slight height advantage of 1 centimeter.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่แรกในวันนี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม 3 ยกละ 3 นาที The opening bout is in Muay Thai at 49 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม สูง 161 weighing in at 49 kilograms, standing 161 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศโมร็อกโก from Morocco Romesa Rooney แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 49 กิโลกรัม สูง 160 weighing in at 49 kilograms, standing 160 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand ทัพทิมสยามเพชรหนองกี Your referee วัชรพรประชุมชัย
Here we are with the tail of the tape, Muay Thai at 49 kilograms. Thaptim Siam Petoni from Thailand taking on Romesa Rooney from Morocco. Thailand versus Morocco. Over 3 rounds of Muay Thai action right here at Fairtex Fight. Lumpinee Stadium, the mecca of Muay Thai, where dreams come true. Round number 1 underway. Orthodox matchup here. Team Siam just edging forward there, going straight for the leg kick, and Rooney firing back straight out of the gates there, Andy.
Yeah, and we can see the Moroccan aggressive style from Romesa, just going forward with a combination of hands and finishing it off with a kick. And again, all the pressure on the Thailand fighter.
Yeah, big combinations there from Romesa to start things off. I mean, generally, this is what we can expect from Moroccan fighters. Tend to fire off with a lot of heart and a lot of aggression.
Yeah, and on the other hand, the Thailand fighter more of the back foot, being more technical.
Absolutely. You see her testing out the fakes and the feints there from Tim Siam, but Romesa not letting her have any of it, utilising that teep very effectively there inside the pocket and doing a good job there of circling out as well.
Yeah, both of the fighters are very composed so far, very in the moment. Tim Siam looks like she's trying to figure out the range to connect with the kick.
Starting off a little bit slower than usual here for 3 rounds from Siam. Just trying to test out the reactions here of Romesa. Oh, a bit of a stumble there. Still early days. Minute and 22 seconds to go here in the first round. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, Romesa kind of slowed down after the very active beginning of the round where she just pushed forward. And now she's more leaning backwards.
It could be a confidence factor going against such an experienced fighter, and sometimes when you're fighting Thais, they tend to whip in the kicks to try and scare you early on, and it could be the tentative engagement factor here from Romesa, but good reply with the leg kicks, testing out the clinch now. Nice inside knee lock to nullify the action there from Tim Siam as our referee breaks them apart to continue the action.
And we're going into the last 30 seconds of the round. Nice exchange there. Nice hand from Romesa.
See, Tim Siam just edging forward there, going straight for the punch to kick. Of course, not long ago, she had a win over Karishma Kaki, so not unaccustomed to foreign fighters here on Fairtex Fight. Oh, straight inside the clinch once again to shut down the pressure of Romesa. And that is the end of round number 1. Oh, no, it isn't. And there it is. There is the bell. Getting a little bit ahead of myself there. So fairly good round there for Tim Siam. Petoni. Sorry, Romesa is won against Karishma Kaki. But Tim Siam coming off a win against Regina Vista. As I said, not unaccustomed to foreign fighters here on Fairtex Fight. I think probably from the first 30 seconds down was all Tim Siam. Bit of one-way traffic after she got past the first 30 seconds there. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, definitely. I think we can see the fight experience difference in between the fighters, where Tim Siam has more of experience advantage on her side, and just like she didn't get scared at the beginning with the pressure and kind of took the round for her.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's all about experience sometimes at the end of the day. Calm, cool and collected. Cool as a cucumber. Tim Siam was in the first round. Let's see what adjustments Romesa Rooney's corner has made for her. I mean, she's only 16 and it's a big ask to take on such an experienced fighter, and she's certainly doing a good job. Round number 2 underway. Forward pressure straight out of the gate here from Tim Siam. Just applying constant pressure on Romesa here.
Romesa kind of stopped doing anything much. Now she's trying to push it forward with the kicks, but she misses.
Like to see her go back to the high volume of punch combinations. I think she can cause some serious issues for Petoni's arm there if she starts putting it together and not being so tentative to engage. Nice kick there once again from Romesa. Nice right hand straight down the pipeline as well.
They countered, and then again by Tup Tim Siam with her right kick.
Oh, some good kick returns here from both female athletes. Good kick exchange, swing and a miss. Great return there. Once again, a counter leg kick from Tup Tim Siam. Just utilising footwork here as Romesa tries to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, it seems like Romesa is kind of getting into it now.
Sometimes it's one of those factors of taking the first round to warm up, making those adjustments from the corner, listening to your corner, seeing what you can do. Certainly doing a good job here in the later half of the second round. A minute, 28 seconds to go here. Trying to utilise some fakes against Tup Tim Siam. Nice right kick, a great return upstairs there from Tup Tim Siam. Certainly breaking through the defences of Romesa.
I feel like if the head kick would be a little bit more powerful, it might end the fight right there.
Absolutely, a little bit more venom behind it, and it certainly could have been a big sting for Romesa. Minute 2 ago here in the second round of our opening bout of the morning. And of course,
Romesa switching stances there for a bit, from orthodox to southpaw.
Don't forget, today we have the finals of the Thai What to Do Champions Season 3. 50,000 baht on the line for our 3 division champions. So 67 kilos, 57, and of course 52 kilograms for the females. Big right hand to right head kick there from Tup Tim Siam. 20 seconds to go, Andy.
Yeah, I think Tup Tim Siam found the recipe right there with the right hand and the leg and the right head kick. Because whenever she throws it, it connects.
Certainly cooking up a storm with that recipe inside the kitchen of combat here at Lumpinee Stadium. Romesa starting to come back with her own. That is the end of round number 2. Go and have a look at the replays in a second just to see how we could separate these two. Andy, what did you think of that round?
I think, again, same as the first round, Tup Tim Siam just was pushing forward, finding the openings, connecting with the beautiful head kicks there and the right hand right here. But Moroccan fighter had quite few nice moments in this round where she pushed more forward. I think if she would be pushing and pressing on the Thai fighter more, the fight would look differently.
Absolutely, I would agree with that. I think a little bit more aggression, a little bit more persistence would show a little bit more success on the scorecards there for Romesa. There is the lovely DJ Sanook, always bringing the fun and good vibes here to Fairtex fight. So we'll see what happens here in round number 3. For me, it's all about Tup Tim Siam's shot selection. Just putting it all together, all pieces of the puzzle. The right hand, the head kicks, certainly looking very dramatic indeed. It causing a lot of confidence issues for Romesa. Let's see what happens here in round number 3. Oh, big kick upstairs once again. And that's the money shot here for Tup Tim Siam. Just that whipping head kick straight up, slaps Romesa in the face and just breaks her confidence that little bit. Nice right hand once again.
Yeah, I think we can see that, like, she's getting ready. She's preparing that head kick right there. She's ready to find the opening, distract her opponent. Yeah, right hand there.
I mean, in terms of scoring, we'd like to say that effective damage is up there on the top of the criteria, but there's not a lot of venom behind the shots of Tup Tim Siam, but it's certainly enough to make Romesa feel silly and break the confidence of the young 16-year-old.
Yeah, definitely when your opponent's feet is slapping you on your face, it doesn't feel nice to you.
Swing and a miss. Great return there once again from Tim Siam. And just slapping that lead hand down, just waiting and baiting to send off that right hand once again. Just being a bit of a trademark here for Tim Siam is wait, bait, wait for the right hand, parry, and send that right hand down the pipeline. Ramesa just finding it hard to find her range once again.
Yeah, Ramesa has a trouble finding the range, finding the right moment when to attack. She waits for her opportunity, and then the opportunity passed by, and it's Tim Siam's moment again.
Bit of a duck and dodge there from Tim Siam as she looks up at the clock, seeing how much longer she's got, and she's looking a lot more open-mouthed here, so perhaps this is the time that Ramesa needs to jump on the opportunity when your opponent's looking a little bit more tired. Jump, apply the pressure.
Especially now when we're going into the last minute of the first fight today. Ramesa has nothing to lose. She should just go forward, go for the kill.
Absolutely. Put on a performance for the judges and the crowd. 45 seconds to go. Can't afford to be on the back foot at this moment. Again, tries to set up that head kick once again. Beautiful work again there from Tim Siam.
The last 30 seconds of the final round.
You can see Tim Siam as she flicks out that jab to try and set up the kick. Fakes all day. Fake it till you make it, and that's what it's all about here in the sport of Muay Thai. The art of 8 limbs. The dying seconds of the third and final round. It's looking very good here for Thailand as she's smiling it off, looking very confident, very happy with her performance. Good leg kicks here to end the round there from Ramesa Rooney. What a performance from both female athletes here at Lumpinee. And a good show of sportsmanship there from both ladies. They go back to their corners to get the final drink of water. Let's go and have a look at the highlights. It was all about this. The fakes to gain entry for those whipping head kicks from Tim Siam. Swing and a miss. And there, those returns as well, the counter shots.
Yeah, but great performance nonetheless from Ramesa. 16 years of age. She has everything still ahead of her, and she's still at the beginning.
Let's throw it over to Mark Abbott for the final decision.
Gentlemen, after completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28 และ 29-28 for the winner. In the red corner, Tim Siam Petoni. Congratulations to Tim Siam for winning our opening bout here via decision. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break and we'll back with our next bout. เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทย 61 กิโลกรัมนักมวยจากประเทศเคนยาพบกับนักมวยจากประเทศไทย A fighter from Kenya takes on a fighter from Thailand at 61 kilograms. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Not gonna step back, not gonna step back now. We're flying higher, we're gonna reach the clouds. I'll be the friend that is standing there. I'll be the hand holding all your cares. I see you now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk not gonna step back now. We're flying higher, we're gonna reach the clouds. I'll be the friend that is standing there. I'll be the hand holding all your cares. I see you now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home. I'm coming home. We'll find our way back home.
มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Muay Man Extreme here from the iconic Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. We now move on to the second bout of the day. From the black corner, let's bring out Dave Bambino.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fairtex Fight right here at Lumpinee Stadium, Madison Square Garden of the East. Coming in to the black corner, training out of the infamous Superbond training camp is Dave Bambino, hailing all the way from Kenya. 28 years old, standing at 165 centimeters tall, with a very experienced record of 35 fights, 30 wins, 5 losses. Born in Nairobi, Kenya. It's not often that we see a lot of fighters from the continent of Africa. We're starting to see a lot more break through the mold of Muay Thai. They tend to come from a bit more of a traditional kickboxing background, and it's great to see them here in the art of 8 limbs, certainly generating a lot of power, coming in with unorthodox strategy and style, but certainly fit, ready and raring to go nonetheless. Of course, this is Dave's debut here at Lumpinee on Fairtex Fight. So wonderful to have him here for our second bout of the morning. Welcome, Dave.
And from the red corner, let's bring out Pawan Mai Tomasi.
And coming into the red corner with a big fan base right here is Pawan Mai Tormorsi, 24 years of age, 170 centimeters tall, fighting at 61 kilograms. On his records are 64 fights, 60 wins, 4 losses. Quite the winning streak right there. And as you said, Joe, for the Kenyan fighter, 35 fights, his experience. Our Thai fighter right here has almost doubled the fights. So we'll see how he will utilize his fighting experience against Dave Bambino.
Certainly a good job by the matchmakers on this one. I mean, Thai fighters generally come in with a lot of experience, would you rather, fighting out in the provinces when they're young, perhaps 2-3 times every week. So it's like in the Western countries when you have your smokers or your sparring days or your development days. Fighting out in the provinces, you get a lot of experience just fighting week after week. So often you can see fighters with 300 to 600 fights, so no surprises there.
คู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 61 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นัก นักมวยในมุมดำ Fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัมสูง 165 weighing in at 61 kilograms standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศเคนยา from Kenya Dave Bambino แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัมสูง 170 weighing in at 61 kilograms standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand ฟาวันใหม่โตโมซี and your referee นายบุญเลิศแก้วพิทักษ์
From the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve.
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Second bout of the morning. Muay Thai at 61 kilograms. Far One Mai Tor Morsi taking on Dave Bambino all the way from Kenya, Africa. 3 rounds of electrifying Muay Thai action here at the home of Muay Thai, Lumpinee Stadium. Second bout of the morning. Guaranteed action at this weight. Speed, style, and styles make fights. And this is what it's all about. Orthodox matchup as well. Heavy hands there from Far One Mai.
Well, we are for a treat. Fawan Mai not waiting for anything and hitting Dave with a strong right hand to open the fight. Beautiful leg kick there.
Big leg kick there from Far One Mai. Certainly setting a precedent here against Dave Bambino. Straight out of the gates with heavy artillery. Tries to set up the right tomahawk elbow straight through the guard. Nice 1-2 combination there from Dave. Oh, he felt that one, Andy.
Yeah, again with those elbows. I have it right here that his favorite skills are punches and elbows, and he is utilizing those weapons right here. You can see he's very composed.
Very aggressive fighter here indeed from Far One Mai. Wasting no time to make a statement here against Dave. You can already see, I think the confidence is a little bit shattered from Dave. A little bit jittery, a little bit nervous to engage. Feeling the power shots there from Far One Mai. It's not certainly high volume, but I'll tell you what, it's high voltage there from Far One Mai. Just raw power shot selection. Oh, big catch to leg kick there from Far One Mai.
Yeah, Far One Mai just like looking for the openings, looking for the target where to strike next, and strikes there very hard.
He certainly just eyes on prey, going for the kill early on. Every utilization of the weapons. Nice uppercut there from Dave. Goes to the 1-2, testing out the clinch now. Oh, solid shots there from Far One Mai as well. Just searching to get through the guard of Dave Bambino. Ducks the shots. Right hand sneaks through right on the chin.
Yeah, Dave is just going for the 1-2 punches. Oh, now following up with the beautiful leg kick. But again, countered by leg kick from Far One Mai.
It's all about timing here. Far One Mai trying to break through the defenses of Dave Bambino. Slaps the arm down, sends through a lead elbow. Beautiful work there from Far One Mai.
And when going into the last 10 seconds of the fight of the first round.
You can see a little bit of blood trickling on the nose there of Far One Mai. Ducking and diving the elbows from David Bambino. And that is the end of round 1. I think for me, Far One Mai certainly setting the standard in terms of timing, range, shot selection, setting a precedent here for this fight. Dave Bambino certainly had his moments, but the constant aggressive pressure, stalking method and strategy there from Far One Mai. Oh,
yeah, that was the first combination from Far One Mai in this fight. There's that right hand and the beautiful elbow right here.
And I was very surprised early on from that first exchange that wasn't scored a knockdown from the referee.
Yeah,
You can see Super Bon in the corner giving very sage instructions there to to Dave Bambino, would you rather?
ไปเลี้ยงลงมาพันยางมาพันยางลงเลยพันยางมาพันยาง
Here we are coming into round number 2.
มายกของชก
ยกที่2 round 2
And we're starting strong in the round number 2. Dave Bambino definitely got some advice from Superbone right there because he tried to push forward. Fawansai countering back.
ระวังหัวชนนะระวังศีรษะทั้งคู่
Beautiful lean back from Fawansai.
ไม่ทำฟาวล์
And of course, Far One Mai is the twin brother of Farsod Sai, fighting at 57 kilograms in today's Thai What to Do Championship against murdered Kanzade from Sordet Japan. Oh, big pressure here, still being applied here from Far One Mai.
I really like the leaning back of Fawan Mai. Whenever Dave kicks, he just leans back and follows back with some leg kick or anything.
And it just shows you the experience that he's got, being able to read the little nuances in body movement, being able to read the telegraph. Oh, big left hook straight on the chin there from Dave Bambino. But I tell you what, he's racking up a lot of damage on that lead leg. Certainly could be compromised after another couple.
Yeah, I would like to see Dave push a little bit more forward, even though with this type of fighter like Fawan Mai, who sees everything, it's very hard.
Yeah, I think that really is the key to success. Take the punch, well, take the fight to the fighter. Got to be first to the punch here. You can't allow Far One Mai to sit on that back foot and just wait and bait and fire off with those big, thunderous kicks. And of course, we've seen some thunderous elbows throughout the first round as well. Big body shot, just missing by inches. Nice combinations there from Far One Mai.
แต่ทำต่อเนื่องทั้งคู่
Yeah, you could see that Fawan Mai is looking for the opening for the elbow there after the punches. Beautiful punches exchange from both of the fighters.
Certainly a better round here for Dave Bambino. Swing and a miss downstairs, but great reply once again there from Far One Mai, and great return from Dave Bambino. Both fighters mirroring each other at this stage, and sometimes this is what it's all about. You got to give to get, take and receive.
Yeah, we're going into the last 30 seconds of the second round.
Nothing but bad intentions here in round number 2. Far One Mai firing off that lead teep to gauge some distance, take some time away from Dave Bambino, as he was certainly bringing up the scorecards in his favour in some of those exchanges. But will it be enough to gain him round number 2? He's got 10 seconds to do so. And there is the bell, round number 2.
Much more even round from the both of the fighters, but still I think Fawan Mai took this one for him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, certainly a lot more even for Dave, but I think it was Far One Mai who did a little bit better out of the two, certainly in terms of effective damage.
Yeah, Dave had some very nice moments, like the left hook that we saw at the beginning of the replay. But the pressure, the variety of techniques from Fawan Mai was superior.
Yeah, I think the key for success here, would you rather, would be to be first to the punch from Dave. Now you can see Johan Ghazali, one championship athlete, in the corner as well with Super Bon, the man himself, giving sage advice to Dave Bambino, training over in North Bangkok, Super Bon's gym over in the Luck Prao area. Here we are, round number 3, third and final round of action for our second bout at 61 kilograms. Dave, he's just got to be first to the punch option, certainly showing it off there.
And again, that left hook of Dave, it always finds its spot on the chin of Fawanmai.
Starting to have a lot of success there with that lead hook, but left kick as Fawanmai switches to southpaw. Oh, nice elbow to return with that right kick there from Fawanmai. Dave needs to be first to the punch once again. Can't take time off and let Fawanmai fight his fight. Big left kick.
And we can see Fawanmai was already looking at the clock right there. So he knows that he's winning this fight and he doesn't want to do any mistakes that would cost him this win. You can see Superbon right there.
Nice defense there and return from Dave Bambino. Whipping in the right kick from Fawanmai. Dave's really got to turn it up here, put it into sixth gear, hit the NOS button, get the need for speed, drive 180 down the highway if he wants to get his hand raised here. Halfway through round number 3. Goes to the body, slaps down the lead arm once again to set up that left kick from Fawanmai. It's all Fawanmai at this point. And Dave did have success with that lead hook, but we need to see a return of that captain hook. Make your return. Make Fawanmai walk the plank.
Yeah, as soon as Fawanmai changes stance to southpaw, Dave couldn't find the range for the left hook anymore.
Yeah, great strategy. Switch it up on Dave, keep him guessing. Especially when you're not as accustomed to fighting southpaw fighters. Just shows you the experience and ambidextrous nature here of Fawanmai. Oh, whipping that right kick off the lead. Just toying with his prey at this point.
Yeah, last 20 seconds of the fight. Fawanmai going forward and scoring with those kicks. Because every kick he throws, it connects and scores.
The prowess of a feline playing with a cat toy at this moment. Oh, that whipping left hand over the top. No discounts there from Fawanmai. Sets it up with the right elbow on the bell. And there it is, the twin brother of Farsod-Sai. Fawanmai putting on a very domineering performance here in our second bout. We'll go and have a look at the highlights. And it was that left hook from the start that set the tempo for Dave early on in round number 3, but was the switching of the stance to southpaw that I think really confused him.
Yeah, and he couldn't find the range anymore, and the timing was off, and Fawanmai just did his own thing and kicked.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. 30-27, 30-27 และ 30-27. For the winner, in the red corner, Fawanmai Tomosi. ยินดีด้วยครับอีกสักครู่เดียวFawanmaiจะกลับมาเชียร์น้องเขาครับเขาเป็นฝาแฝดกับฟ้าสดใสที่จะชกในคู่ที่ 4 ในวันนี้ครับเขาจะไปชิงแชมป์ Fairtex Fight Thai World Champions Tournament Season 3. Congratulations to Fawanmai. He is the twin brother of Farsod-Sai, who will be fighting in our 4th bout today in the championship bout of Fairtex Fight Thai World Champions Tournament Season 3. เราจะกลับมาอีกสักครู่เดียวนะครับคู่ต่อไปครับเป็นรอบชิงของมวยไทยหญิง52 kilogram. Join us after the break as we now move into the finals for the women's 52 kilogram category in our tournament.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน
Not gonna step back, not gonna step back now. We're flying higher, we're gonna reach the clouds. I'll be the friend that is standing there. I'll be the hand holding all your cares. I see you now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home. I'm coming home. We'll find our way back home.
Well, you're just in time for the final of the Thai What to Do Championship Season 3. The 52 kilogram female division. Of course, the winner of this will get the beautiful gold and black Fairtex Fight Championship Thai What to Do belt and a whopping 50,000 baht. So financially, that translates to about $1,500 US and about 2,500 Australian dollars. Here in the black corner is Aline Seaberth from Switzerland, 33 years of age, standing at 166 centimeters tall, with a whopping fight record of 48 fights, 29 wins, 19 losses. Very experienced indeed for foreign fighter here in Thailand. Now, of course, she's risen through the ranks. The Thai What to Do Championship, beating Fazir Fali with a round 3 KO, and of course one fight Kiat Iran.
And from the red corner, let's bring out Pin Phet Mor Rachapat Korat.
And coming into the red corner, Pinpet Korat Rajabat University, 21 years of age, 64 fights on the record already, 45 wins, 18 losses and 1 draw. Slight fight experience advantage on her side, but much younger fighter, much younger athlete than Aline on the other hand. We probably will see a little bit of a clash of styles, the typical Thai style on one hand and the European kickboxing style on the other hand. But judging by the opponents that Pinpet went through in this tournament, she fought some foreigners already, so I don't think this will be a problem for her.
Yeah, just looking at the records here, I mean, Aline coming off 2 knockout wins. The first appearance against 1-5 was a round 2 knockout win and a round 3 knockout win against Fazir Fali, but here Pinpet winning on points throughout every fight, so it'll be a very big clash of styles, points fighter or technician against knockout
คู่
artist.
นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัม 5 ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 52 kilograms, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัม สูง 166 weighing in at 52 kilograms, standing 166 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศสวิตเซอร์แลนด์ from Switzerland, Aline Seaberth แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัม สูง 165 weighing in at 52 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, ปิ่นเพชร มรรัชพัฒน์โคราช บัญชร
Here we are with the Tale of Tape Championship of Muay Thai, 52 kilograms. Pimpet Korat Rajabat University taking on Aline Seabirth from Switzerland. 5 rounds of 4-ounce Muay Thai action. Could certainly expect a lot of fireworks for this one, Andy. Small 4-ounce gloves. You know, it's one of those interesting things about the 4-ounce gloves. It really changes the whole game in terms of guard, even the way that you punch. You know, generally, you have to punch down straight on the chin rather than straight through the guard. And a lot wider because generally fighters, they tend to shell up a lot more. So getting around the shell or, you know, the defenses. Oh, nice straight punch combinations here from Aline straight off the bat, causing a lot of issues here for Pimpet.
Yeah, we can see the small gloves are a big game changer, and especially here with Aline, who is more of a kickboxing style fighter with the strong hands, and this is just her game, going forward with the strong hands. But now Pimpet is going back, fighting back with her strong hands.
And it looks like one of those lead jabs acting as a smoke screen to set up to that right kick to right hand from Pimpet. And it's all about this. Cause the distraction with the lead hand. Set it up with the power right. Straight down the line. You know, Aline has certainly taken her foot off the gas a little bit here, feeling the power of Pimpet. And it's all about these small gloves making the big difference here.
Yeah, sometimes it's only one punch on the right spot and it's all over because these small gloves are dangerous.
It's essentially like having bricks tied to your hands. Oh, nice vice grip being applied there from Pimpet. Just dragging down on that head.
We're halfway through in the first round.
Oh, this is Sparta with that right teep from hell there from Pimpet. More combinations than a bank safe there from Aline.
Quite the action-packed first round for the 5-round bout.
Certainly, it's all about volume here in round number 1 and blood trickling from the nose there of Aline. Less than a minute to go. Right kick to right hand from Pimpet once again. Beautiful display of balance as Monkey climbs the tree. A bit of Muay Baran action there from Pimpet Korat Ratchabat University, taking Aline back to school there with that move. The student becomes the educator. 30 seconds to go. Right kick once again. Aline needs to put the foot on the gas here in the last 30 seconds, would you rather. Straight jab straight through the guard there from Pimpet. Catches the leg, returns. Side control here from Aline, but there, Pimpet just shuts it down, nullifying the action.
Yeah, we can see more of a technique and experience on the red corner side. This is the end of the first round.
Wow, wow, wow. What an opening round of our championship bout here. 50,000 baht on the line. Certainly being a good motivator. Let's go and have a look at these replays. What did you think from the get-go, Andy?
Yeah, Aline started strong with the strong hands, pushing forward, pressing forward. But then Pimpet found her way of being more technical, picking her shots with the beautiful kicks and then stalling in the clinch where Aline couldn't do anything in the clinch. She just grabbed her and waited for the referee to break them up.
Yeah, I certainly thought that Pimpet was the captain who steered the ship throughout that round, weathered the storm early on and redirected the storm back onto Aline, utilizing that beautiful clinch mastery. Let's see what happens here in round number 2. Heavy punches straight out of the gate here from our Swiss fighter.
Countered by a big left kick, or right kick, by mistake, from Pimpet. And we are in the clinch. Nice exchange of knees in the clinch.
Oh, great positioning, the plum position there, hand-to-hand, close quarter combats in full effect here from Pimpet, but great reframing over the top there from Aline, pushing that head down, causing a lot of frustration for Pimpet. Back on the outside, Andy.
Yeah, 5-round bout and with so much action already, and we are not even halfway through the second round.
Certainly a hard pace to keep up over 5 rounds. Oh, great knees there from Aline and Pimpet. Big knee exchanges straight down the center, inside control now. Very compromising position to be put in as a fighter. Certainly very frustrating and uncomfortable. Lead teep there to gain entry inside the clinch, but Pimpet sets it up with a 1-2. Returns with that kick once again.
Yeah, Pimpet found a way of how to nullify the punches of Aline with the clinch, where she just grabs her, knees her, and controls her from the clinch.
And certainly doing a lot of damage with those short-range elbows, pushing the palms inside the eye sockets of Aline. And there you go, once again, dragging down on that neck. A very dominant position there inside the clinch. Oh, continuing the onslaught with those teeps. It's a great rangefinder, but not only that, a lot of people say it's only used for defense, but certainly a good weapon to be used on the offense to break the confidence and also deplete the gas tank of your opponent.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't train well enough for the clinching, and your opponent will grab you in the clinch and just like takes you into the deep waters there, you get gassed out very fast.
Oh, whipping right kick, swing and a miss there from Pimpet. Great return with the 1-2 straight down the line, left, right, straight inside the clinch once again, but the plum position in full effect here from Pimpet. Very dominating position to be put in, and nullifies the action with that cross knee guard. It's all about this. Control and shut down. Control and shut down. This is what the judges want to see. And blood again pouring from the nasal passage, causing a lot of breathing problems. Little bit of a slip there from Pimpet.
Yeah, Pimpet was doing beautiful up and down elbows there on the way to the clinch. Right hitting the spot, and we can already see the bulging on Aline's head, and this is the end of the round 2.
I mean, a lot of damage on display in round number 2. Knees, elbows, and that's what it's all about inside the clinch. Mixing up the levels and keep your opponent guessing, and Pimpet did just that. Controlled the action from the get-go there. Stabbing knee for stabbing knee. But here, wrapping down on the neck, utilizing good footwork, sinking those hips down to deliver that big knee to the sternum. Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, exactly. Those big knees, those stabbing knees. Also, Pimpet was doing quite a good job at controlling very good job at controlling the distance with the clinching, but also on the long distance where she was angling and then finding the way to get close to her opponent.
Let's see what round number 3 brings us. As Pimpet's corner is certainly animated here. Straight out of the gate with a teep to the face. Again, nothing but bad intentions here at Fairtex Fight.
Yeah, the money is on the line, the belt is on the line, and these women are going for it.
And there it is again, that plum position, just dragging down on that head, wrenching of the neck, delivering those punishing knees once again from Pimpet. This is all she's going to do for the next 3 rounds, is get on the inside, drag down on that head, deliver those knees to the body, and puncture the gas tank of Aline. Oh, elbow after elbow there. Aline needs to bring something back here. Heavy punches down the firing line.
Yeah, once Pimpet grabs Aline's head and pushes her down, Aline just stops doing anything and just waits for the opponent and just hopes for the referee to break it up.
Right here. Here we see trench warfare on display. Breaking of the defenses on the firing line from Pimpet. You could see the knees starting to crumble, the foundations where they stand.
And I think we can see a cut on Eileen's forehead right there. Yeah, it's probably from one of those up and down elbows in the previous rounds.
The plum position once again, dragging down on that neck, and it's not looking good for Eileen as she puts that arm to guard her midsection. Oh, follows up with the elbow up top. Once again, Eileen are not looking good here.
Yeah.
Certainly a crack in the foundations.
This is just a demolition from Pin Pad. Just those stabbing knees. Looking for the opening for the elbow.
Knee after knee again, coming in like a wrecking ball. Absolute demolition derby here in round number 3.
There is still 45 seconds to go in this round. Eileen looks very gassed out.
Got to give it to Eileen, still holding on, but gets separated by a referee in the middle.
Here we go, deep, and we go to the clinch with the elbow.
You can see Pinpet rubbing her palm into that cut. Not only trying to gain position, but also causing a lot of frustration there for Eileen. Any fighter knows that it stings to hell and beyond to have a palm pushed inside your cut. Here we are, dying seconds of this third round.
Beautiful step in left elbow from Pinpad, and this is the end of the third round.
Gotta say, Andy, it was one-way traffic once again there for Pinpet. And it almost looked like it got finished there in the third round. We'll go and have a look at the replays, but those knees causing a big effect, not only on the scorecard, but to the soul and spirit there of Eileen. Let's go and have a look at these, Andy.
Yeah, I really like the teeps at the beginning of the round from Pinpad, and also like throughout the round. He was utilizing the teeps to keep her distance and then step in with those knees and elbows and completely demolish Eileen in the clinch. That was the beautiful elbow which probably opened the cut on Eileen's forehead.
Yeah, that tomahawk elbow over the top. And you'll see in the corner that the trainers will apply a lot of Vaseline to that cut. As Pinpet waits to her corner, celebrating already. Here we are, fourth round of action.
We'll see what Eileen comes in the fourth round, if she will change something up. Big hands from Eileen right there.
It'll be interesting to see what adjustments she's made here in round number 4. Good leg kick there from Eileen. Oh, great reply there from Pinpet.
And here we go into the clinch again.
You know what, Andy? It's a stock standard method, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Straight inside the clinch, vice grip, digging that head under the chin of Eileen, trying to suffocate her, and it works. Big knees straight in the midsection, causing a lot of respiratory problems there for Eileen.
Absolutely beautiful clinching work from Pinpad in this fight.
She's certainly no stranger to close quarter combat. Utilising that teep to gain entry, but back on the outside once again. Goes for the leg kick.
Yeah, I would like to see Eileen a little bit mix it up with the kicks as well. Not just go straight for the punches, because that's the way when Pinpad can just go forward, walk through the punches and grab her and just nullify anything that Eileen wants to do.
Nice lead hand straight through the guard, set it up with that lead teep. Got to give it to Eileen. Still strong as a soldier here, trying to go for the punches and wear Pinpet down, but Pinpet still not giving up.
Seems like Pinpet a little bit slowed down in this round.
Absolutely. I mean, putting on immense pressure for 3 rounds, and then in the 4th trying to keep up that tempo and aggression. It's a hard ask. And look, you can see the hematoma growing on the forehead there of Aline, certainly from the handiwork of Pinpet's elbows. Well, not handiwork, but elbow work, that's for sure.
Nice tee from Aileen, and again,
certainly more open-mouthed there from Pinpet, but delivers a punishing left knee straight through the midsection once again. Certainly wearing down on the battery of Aline.
a little bit of a stalling there from Pinpet. Looking at the clock already, it's 20 seconds to go into the 4th round of the Taiwanese Champions Tournament Finals.
Big kick upstairs, straight onto the guard of Aline. She fires back with a 1-2 down the pipeline. And you can see Aline's power has started to fade as well.
But still going forward for the last seconds. And this is the end of the round 4.
And I got to tell you what, it is looking good here for Pinpet from Korat Ratchapat University.
Yeah, definitely looking good. But we'll see how her gas tank will look in the 5th and final round of this bout. Maybe there would be a chance for Aileen to turn this fight into on her side. But probably at this point, it must be just go for the kill.
Well, she's not only getting straight A's at university, but it's straight A's here for me in this championship bout. Strong pressure from the get-go. She knew what she had to do against the knockout power of Aline. Shut it down from the inside, utilize the elbows, and she has done just that throughout the fight. Broken the foundations and the gas tank, worn down the battery, but can she recharge through that 1-minute break and come back and deliver the same punishment that she has throughout all 4 rounds? Let's see.
Yeah, Pinpet really managed to nullify the punching power of Aileen, who is coming off 2 knockout wins here in this tournament at Fairtex fight.
Yeah, it's that lock there, digging the head right on the cut. Beautiful knee work. Oh, and the palm over the top as well, breaking the posture, trying to fold her in half like a deck chair, but not quite getting it done. As you said, Pinpet still looking tired, but got to give it. It's all spirit and heart here.
Yeah, from both of the fighters, Aileen still going forward, still trying to win the fight.
As I said, 50,000 baht on the line, certainly a good motivator for these two.
And with the small 4-ounce gloves, and any punch can be a knockout punch in this fight. And here we go again into the clinch.
Our referee peels them apart to continue the action on the outside, but I've got to tell you lot at home, I think that Pinpet is just going to go straight for this. As I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Big left knee straight on the inside. Certainly causing a big effect to the posture here of Aline.
And Aileen just waits there, takes the knees.
And it's all about this, that forearm to forearm grip, vice grip. You lock up, square it off, and dig that head under the chin. Minute and 13 seconds to go. And it looks like Aline perhaps complaining about an accidental poke to the eye. That is one of the dangers of the small gloves here in Muay Thai. We'll continue the action in just a second as Aline will get an appropriate break. And I'm sure it was accidental there on Pinpet's behalf.
Yeah, this stuff just happens when especially when you go for the clinch and you try to grab your opponent's head and just the finger can slip in the wrong place.
Just get a short break. Get the doctor to have a look. go and have a look at the highlights anyway. Right there.
It looked more of a punch than.
Yeah, it looked like a bit more of a punch to me than a finger poke. So here we are back into action. Big teep there. Big kick upstairs, straight up on the guard from Pimpet, continuing the action. Got to give it to Aline, showcasing a lot of heart here.
Yeah, both of our fighters got a little bit of a rest now in the middle of this round. Last 30 seconds of the fifth and final round of this bout of the finals.
Devastating knees here from Pimpet once again, trying to put cracks in the foundation and tumble the structure of Aline, still standing strong once again. That vice grip.
Someone should count all the knees that Pimpet has thrown in this fight, because I think the number will be very high.
Oh, I'd love to see the stats on that. And there we have it, folks. The fifth and final round ended right there. We'll go and have a look at the highlights. But I think we could confidently say, without giving the whole fight away, I think it's looking very good there for Pimpet Korat Ratchapat University. Let's go and have a look at these highlights. Some very heavy hands there from Aline throughout the fight, but the confident clinch prowess there from Pimpet on full display throughout the whole fight. I think it really was very, very, very confident, in my opinion.
And that's usually what happens when you have this clash of styles of like Muay Thai style against a kickboxing style. The clinch is a very big difference when you go from kickboxing to Muay Thai. It's completely new territory.
Certainly, and we love to say that styles make fights, and this certainly was a clash of styles. Aline, a knockout artist, going up against a technician, and the technician went to school, went to university, studied what she needed to, got past the punches, and delivered a very dominating performance with the knees, Andy.
So now we're just waiting for the final official decision, and here we go to Mark
Ladies
Ebert.
and gentlemen, after completion of all 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges score this bout 50-44, 50-44 and 50-45. 54-14, 54-14 และ 54-15. For the winner of Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champion Season 3, in the red corner, Pimpet Ratchapat Korat. และขอเรียนเชิญคุณเปรมซีโอ Fairtex Fight Thai Fairtex Fight และคุณอุทัยวันพรหมเดเวศผู้อำนวยการฝ่ายสื่อสารและฝ่ายการตลาดประชาสัมพันธ์บริษัท CRC ไทยวัสดุจำกัดในเครือ Central Retail มามอบเข็มขัดแชมป์พร้อมเงินรางวัล 50,000 บาทกับแชมป์ของเราในวันนี้ครับ Congratulations to Pimpet Ratchapat Korat taking the championship belt and 50,000 baht in prize money แน่นอนครับเขาก็จะมีโอกาสขึ้นชกในรายการ Road to One Thailand Season 4 ด้วยครับซึ่งเราจะจัดสิ้นปีนี้นะครับ and of course she'll have the opportunity to fight in Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand Season 4 which will be occurring at the end of this year เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปครับจะเป็นรอบชิงมวยไทยชาย 57 กิโลกรัมฟ้าสดใสตม.สีจากประเทศไทยพบกับมรดาคันจดาจากประเทศอิหร่าน Join us after the break for our next bout which will be the finals in the men's 57 kilogram category as ฟ้าสดใสตม.สี from Thailand takes on มรดาคันจดา from Iran. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
ไทยวัสดุฉลองครบรอบ 15 ปี แจกทองคำเป็นล้านลุ้นรับฟรี ทองคำแท่งหนักรวม 30 บาท 28 กุมภาพันธ์ ถึง 8 มิถุนายน 2568 ช็อปไทยวัสดุมีแต่รวยทริปในฝันไปกันอีกแล้วเซ็นทรัลซิลเวอร์ 50 plus ไปกัน ตามมาแล้วกล้าใช้ชีวิตอย่างที่เราต้องการ
วัย 50 ปีขึ้นไปเสริมด้วยเซนทรัมซิลเวอร์ 50 plus
Carrier X Inverter Plus เป็นตัวเองได้เกินคาดประหยัดไฟสูงสุด 5 ดาว Carrier X Inverter Plus เป็นตัวเองได้เกินคาดประหยัดไฟสูงสุด 5 ดาว
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Taiwatsu Champions Tournament Season 3. We have just given the championship belt to our winner in the women's 52 kilogram division, and now we move on to the men's 57 kilogram division. คู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทยชาย 57 กิโลกรัมครับชิงแชมป์ Fairtex Fight Taiwatsu Champions Tournament Season 3 ครับ From the black corner, let's bring out Bardad Kanzada.
Well, here we are once again for another championship bout. We just saw Pinpet take it away after a dominating clinch performance. Here we are coming in to the black corner, representing Sorte Japan, Murdered Kanzadeh, a real hot prospect in the world of Muay Thai. A lot of people have been talking about this young man here, 23 years of age, standing at 170 centimeters tall with a fight record of 14 fights, 10 wins, 4 losses. There we are. Colonel Lieutenant Surachet Dechapan there, taking off the shirt and giving final blessings there to Murdered Kanzadeh. And of course, Murad has a lot of knockout power himself, coming off 2 knockout wins in a row. His last bout, he won with a round 2 KO against Zhao Zhendong. A round 1 KO against Superbass Pran Yusip Hok. Looking forward to seeing Murdad Kanzadeh from Iran.
And from the red corner, let's bring out ฟ้าสดใสต่อมอสี
And coming into the red corner out of Thailand is Pasosai Tormorsi, twin brother of Pawan Mai, who, if you've been watching from the beginning, you could have seen his twin brother fighting in the second bout today. 24 years of age, 57 kilograms, 167 centimeters tall. On his record, 65 fights, 45 wins, 18 losses, and 2 draws. He is a knockout artist, coming off 3 first-round knockouts here at Lumpinee. And also, fighting a foreigner is nothing new to him. 2 of the last knockouts were also foreigners, Middle Eastern, same as his opponent today. So we will see how he will handle his opponent today with the small 4-ounce gloves. A lot of power on here today. Both fighters knockout artists, and so we'll see who comes with the win. I don't see this fight going for a distance.
And both are certainly hot prospects. There it is, the Fairtex Fight Taiwatsu Championship belt, and also 50,000 baht on the line. People have been talking about these two, and we get to witness it here.
คู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม 5 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 57 kilograms, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 170 weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน from Iran, Murdad Kanzadeh แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 167 weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 167 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand referee today กฤษดาผลคือ
Here we are with the tail of the tape. Championship Muay Thai, 57 kilograms of action. Farsodse Tor Morsi taking on Murdad Khanzadeh from Iran. Thailand versus Iran for 50,000 baht. And of course, the Fairtex fight, Thai What To Do championship belt. The black and gold beauty. Round number 1. Hot prospect action, knockout action. This is what we expect.
Yeah, starting hard, starting fast with the beautiful head kick from Farsodse. You can see both of the fighters are very aggressive.
Of course, Farsodse in the southpaw position, making it a little bit difficult for Murdad Khanzadeh to read off that power position. Oh, straight hand right over the top as he switches stances himself. It's all about the rear power here for Farsodse.
Yeah, I think the strong hands from both of the fighters, but as we could see from Murdad, those strong hands in those small gloves will be a big game changer in this fight.
Absolutely. Explosive power in this division as well. Goes straight to the body.
Beautiful body shot.
Oh, great kick exchanges as well. This is going to turn into a very, very interesting technical battle as well, as I trip over my own words due to excitement throughout this one. As I said, a battle of the hot prospects. Big left hook, overhand right. Lean back there from Murdad. As Farsodse, the twin brother of Farwan Mai, smiles it off. Goes for the inside leg kick once again. Both fighters are mirroring each other at this point.
Oh, big left hand from Farsodse. You can see both of the fighters are enjoying this fight. Throwing hard, but technical, beautiful techniques, punches, kicks.
Murdad very wary of that rear left hand of Farsodse. As you can see, oh, big hand combinations there from Murdad.
Beautiful body shot from Farsodse. We have a trip or slip there from Murdad.
Yeah, not quite enough to get the 8 count there from the referee. Catches that lead kick, tries to return with the right hand. You can see Murdad being very careful and calculated.
Not trying to make any mistakes that will cost him the beautiful belt that is on the line.
Digging that head under the chin of Farsodse. Yeah, as you said, there's no room for mistakes in these small gloves. It's only inches away from getting dropped from both gentlemen. As I said, it's like having granite in your hands.
And in the last seconds of the first round, both of the fighters swinging. And this is the end of round 1. So here we go for the replays. How would you score this one?
Very interesting round indeed. On a razor's edge. You can see the very animated Saul Dechapan corner there for Murdad. As I said, it's all about that left hand of Farsodse getting on the outside of that lead leg, making sure that you don't want to engage in the rear power of Farsodse. Oh, and there it is. That left hand, got to be very careful. And you said it yourself. It's about being on the edge of possibility of making that fine mistake. That one mistake could cost you this fight, and the small gloves are such a game changer. For me, a little bit too close to call. I don't want to make any judgments out of fear of getting racked over the knuckles from the fans at home. So let's see what round number 2 brings us here.
Yeah, both of the fighters are looking for the mistake of their opponent. Just waiting. Again, starting strong in the second round. Big swing from Murdad. Again, beautiful combination.
Oh! What a possibly a 10-8 round here for Murdard. Can he jump on the opportunity, Andy?
And Murdard's going for the kill, but a little low blow, which is not legal here at Lumpinee Stadium.
Certainly going for the swing and ding method here from Murdard. Everything but the kitchen sink being thrown at Farsod's side this morning. Oh, a big left kick gets caught by Farsod's side as he tries to regain his tempo. But I think it only takes one more shot to put Farsod's side down. Can Murdard pull it off inside one more round?
I think Murdard's... Oh, beautiful elbow from Farsod's side.
And that's what put him down before, that swinging overhand right and then the short left hook. Farsod's side's got to be careful on the return. There it is, and he's on sea legs.
I think we're just one punch away from the knockout here this morning.
Can he regain his equilibrium here as Murdard goes to the body, stalking his prey down like a lion on the savannah, pushing him against the ropes. He can't waste any time, but certainly being very careful and calculated about shot selection, looking for the moment to strike like a viper.
And Murdard is not going crazy for it because he definitely knows that just one lucky punch can come from whatsoever a different angle that can end the fight for him. So no mistakes to be made here today.
Well, he's already won this round very clearly. Let's see if he continue over the next 37 seconds. Big body shot down below there from Farsod's side, trying to regain himself up on the scorecards, but not enough to do it at this point.
We're going into the last 25 seconds of the second round. This round very strongly for Murdard, in my opinion, with the knockdown.
Where he stands, folds him.
And it is all over.
That's it. It is it. Folds him up like a picnic blanket on a Sunday afternoon. Packs him away in the lunchbox. And that's it for Murdard Kanzadeh. Remember that name, ladies and gentlemen. The performance of the morning. Folds him in two with that final shot to the body. 50,000 baht richer can go home a happy man. Let's go and have a look at the replays. And it was that right hand over the top, bang, that dropped him for the first one.
And then the textbook body shot, straight body shot.
Just make the crowd go.
We have the replay of the first knockdown.
High caliber artillery from the sniper. That is Murdard Kanzadeh. It was rapid fire from the beginning. Went back to the table, got the sniper out, put on the scope, and put it straight through the vital section to the body.
And with that beautiful delay in the body shot.
Pinpoint accuracy there from Murdard Kanzadeh. As I said, remember that name. Let's throw it over to Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, with 6 seconds remaining in round number 2, the winner by knockout and the winner of Fairtex Fight Taiwatsu Champions Tournament Season 3 in the black corner, Murdard Kanzadeh. และขอเรียนเชิญคุณอุทัยวันพรหมเดเวศผู้อำนวยการฝ่ายสื่อสารการตลาดและประชาสัมพันธ์บริษัท CRC ไทยวัสดุจำกัดในเครือ Central Retail มามอบเข็มขัดแชมป์พร้อมเงินรางวัล 50,000 บาทครับ Congratulations to Murdard Kanzadeh picking up the championship belt, 50,000 baht in prize money, and of course we'll have the opportunity to fight in Road to One Thailand Season 4 towards the end of the year. เราจะพักกันสักครู่นะครับท่านผู้ชมครับกลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับจะเป็นรอบชิงมวยไทยชาย 67 กิโลกรัมนะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, join us after the break as we move to the 67 kilogram division finals in our tournament. Fairtex Fight Taiwan Champions Tournament Season 3. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
มีเสมหะไอคิดถึงสารสกัดจากใบไอวีที่มีคุณสมบัติสอดคล้องกับข้อกำหนดขององค์การยาแห่งสหภาพยุโรปสารสกัดสำคัญในยูจิก้าไอวีไซรัปแก้ไอขับเสมหะปราศจากแอลกอฮอล์และน้ำตาลยูจิก้าไอวีไซรัปจาก Mega We Care
ลดอุณหภูมิ
สั่งงานด้วยเสียงผ่านมือถือ Carrier Copper 11
ลดอุณหภูมิ
สั่งงานด้วยเสียงผ่านมือถือ Carrier Copper 11
วันลุมพินีศุกร์ที่ 16 พฤษภาคม ไฟนี้พี่ขอแจ้งเกิดมังกรปากน้ำโพเต็งหนึ่ง Fairtex รับน้องแกร่งแช่แมงโปโกมู จอบูจากฝรั่งเศส โชคปรีชาพีเคแสนชัยมวยไทยยิม ขอล้างตาให้หายขาดใจ เปิดศึกภาค 2 ก้องชัยชนายดอนเมือง รวมเชียร์นักสู้ที่คุณชื่นชอบได้หน่อยวันลุมพินีศุกร์ที่ 9 พฤษภาคม 20:30 นาทีเป็นต้นไปทางช่อง 7 HD
ไทยวัสดุฉลองครบรอบ 15 ปี แจกทองคำเป็นล้านลุ้นรับฟรี ทองคำแท่งหนักรวม 30 บาท 28 กุมภาพันธ์ ถึง 8 มิถุนายน 2568 ช็อปไทยวัสดุ มีแต่รวย
บัตรมือฉับสวัสดีค่ะ โปรพิเศษจากบอลแบกมาแล้วนะคะ นี่ไม่ใช่โปรปกตินะคะ ไม่อยากให้พลาด เพราะนี่คือโปรฉลองครบรอบ 40 ปีของบอลแบกค่ะ ยิ่งใหญ่อลังการมาก ไม่เคยให้เยอะขนาดนี้มาก่อน มาดูตรงนี้เลยค่ะ คุณจะได้รังนกสำเร็จรูปสูตร 100% จากถ้ำธรรมชาติ 42 ml 24 ขวดค่ะ 24 ขวดตรงนี้ 1,590 บาท ยังไม่พอค่ะ ความพิเศษอยู่ตรงนี้ค่ะ จะได้ฟรีไปเลยอีก 12 ขวด 42 ml และเห็นข้างล่างนี้ไหมคะ นี่แหละคือความพิเศษค่ะ จะได้ฟรีไปอีก 3 ขวดใหญ่ๆ ไซส์ 75 ml ไซส์นี้บอกเลยว่า เราไม่เคยเอามาแถมค่ะ ราคาเดียวเน็ต 1,590 แต่ได้เยอะกว่าเดิม ได้มากกว่าเดิม ได้ไปถึง 39 ขวดกดเลยค่ะ 1464 ค่ะ 1464 ทั้งหมดตรงหน้าจอ จัดส่งฟรีถึงหน้าบ้านมีบริการเก็บเงินปลายทางนะคะ โทรมาได้เลย 1464 39 ขวดกับโปรพิเศษนะคะของบอลแบกนี่คือโปรฉลองครบรอบ 40 ปีแล้วเราขอย้ำนะคะว่า รังนกบอลแบกในขวดนี้ค่ะทำมาจากรังนกถ้ำธรรมชาติแล้วให้ดูเนื้อค่ะโอ้โหคุณผู้ชมค่ะเนื้อคือต้องบอกเลยว่าทุกครั้งที่ผมได้กินเนื้อแน่นเต็มคำอร่อยพาไปดูที่ถ้ำกันเลยให้เห็นกันไปเลยนะคะว่าเป็นรังนกแท้จากถ้ำธรรมชาติค่ะและนี่นะคะอยากจะให้คุณผู้ชมได้ดูเลยว่าทุกคำได้เคี้ยวอร่อยแน่นอนผลิตจากโรงงานที่ได้มาตรฐานนะคะการผลิตทันสมัยผ่านการฆ่าเชื้อมากกว่า100 องศาเพราะฉะนั้นเก็บได้นาน2 ปีโดยไม่ต้องแช่เย็นโทรเลยค่ะโปรตอนนี้พิเศษสุดๆจริงๆย้ำว่านี่คือโปรฉลองครบรอบ 40 ปีนะคะบอลแบกอยู่มานานถึง 40 ปีแล้ว 1,590 บาทได้ทั้งหมดหน้าจอนี้ไปเลยค่ะแต่ตอนนี้ค่ะของแถม 12 ขวดไซส์ 42 ml กำลังจะหมดและของแถมพิเศษครบรอบ 40 ปีนะคะ 3 ขวดใหญ่ไซส์ 75 ml กำลังจะหมดแล้วรีบโทรมาเลยและขอย้ำอีกครั้งนะคะว่ารังนกบอลแบกคือรังนกถ้ำธรรมชาติค่ะวันนี้โปรของเรามาดูราโปรกันเลยนะคะได้ไปเลยค่ะ24 ขวดค่ะไซส์ 42 ml นะคะและฟรี 12 ขวดฟรี 1 โหลนะฟรี 1 โหลเลยนะคะจ่ายราคาเดียว 1,590 ความพิเศษอยู่ตรงนี้ค่ะขวดไซส์ 75 ml ไซส์ใหญ่แบบนี้ 3 ขวดฟรีไปเลยค่ะฟรีไปเลยนะเฉพาะคนที่โทรมาทัน1464 กดเลยได้ทั้งหน้าจอไปส่งถึงหน้าบ้านแบบฟรีๆนะคะไม่มีค่าส่งค่ะ1464 กดเลยค่ะระยะเวลาโปรโมชั่นตั้งแต่1 ตุลาคม 2567 ถึง 31 กรกฎาคม 2568 1464 ของใกล้หมดแล้วนะคะตอนนี้ของแถมใกล้หมดแล้วรีบโทรค่ะ
บัตรมือฉับไทยวัสดุฉลองครบรอบ 15 ปี แจกทองคำเป็นล้านลุ้นรับฟรี ทองคำแท่งหนักรวม 30 บาท 28 กุมภาพันธ์ ถึง 8 มิถุนายน 2568 ช็อปไทยวัสดุ มีแต่รวย
ร้อนๆเหนื่อยๆถ้าอยากสดชื่นดื่มขึ้นดื่มผสมเกลือแร่ยันฮีโก10 บาท
ยิ่งร้อนยิ่งเหนื่อยถ้าอยากสดชื่นเครื่องดื่มผสมเกลือแร่ยันฮีโก้10 บาทไม่มีน้ำตาลแต่รสชาติดีแน่เครื่องดื่มผสมเกลือแร่ยันฮีโก้10 บาท
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
สนับสนุนโดยไทยวัสดุ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight Thai Watsu Champions Tournament Season 3 here from the legendary Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. We now move on to the finals for the men's 67 kilogram division. From the black corner, let's bring out Thanu Phet War Techno Luang Pu Suang.
Well, after just witnessing one knockout for the highlight reels, we are back once again for our final fight for the finals of the Thai What To Do Championship Season 3. This one at 67 kilograms, 50,000 baht on the line. And of course, the black and gold beauty, that is the Fairtex Fight Thai What To Do Champions belt. Coming in to the black corner, Thanu Phet War Techno Luang Pu Suang. Of course, hailing from Buriram, Thailand, in the country's, well, the kingdom's northeast, 19 years of age, standing at 185 centimeters tall. Very tall indeed, especially at this weight. 55 fights, 45 wins, 10 losses. And he's, of course, coming off a 3-fight win streak. One on points against Arman Moradi on January 25th. And then the next month, one again against Arman Moradi. And then his latest fight, one on points against Hisham Zerouale. So very, very experienced indeed. Coming here for the Thai What To Do final.
From the red corner, let's bring out Sensak Pibai Pongsathorn.
And into the red corner, Sensak Pimai Pongsathorn, 25 years of age, 178 centimeters tall, weighing at 67 kilograms. 55 fights, 40 wins, 10 losses and 5 draws. This fighter is coming out of his 3 last fights, 2 he managed to win by knockout, so we might be expecting another big knockout this morning, as we've just witnessed. Here our cutman Paco is doing the last checkups, and here we go for the last bits of Vaseline to protect our fighters. The finals of Thai What To Do Champions Tournament at 67 kilograms. Small 4-ounce gloves, this beautiful belt on the line, and here we go to Mark Abbott.
ครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 67 กิโลกรัม 5 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 67 kilograms, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 67 กิโลกรัม สูง 185 weighing in at 67 kilograms, standing 185 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, Thanu Phet War Techno Luang Pu Suang แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 67 กิโลกรัม สูง 178 weighing in at 67 kilograms, standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand แสนศักดิ์พิมายพงษ์สะท้อน and your referee นายมรชัยวิสุมเล
Here we are, table to play Muay Thai at 67 kilograms, 50,000 baht on the line for Sansak Pimai Hong Satorn, taking on Tanupet War Techno Luang Pu Suang. Of course, a big shout out to Atero Entertainment Fairtex, Sanam Moy Lumpinee. Thank you to Tai What To Do for supporting this fight, the last two championship fights as well. Big kick upstairs there from Tanupet to start things off.
A little bit of a slower start compared to the previous two championships fights that we just had, but big thunderous kick from Tanupet.
Oh, there it is. Slaps it in and resounds and echoes through the chambers of Lumpinee Stadium here. Certainly wasting no time here from Tanupet. Sansak, shorter of the two. Kick for kick. Both fighters mirroring each other there once again.
Both of the fighters quite tall for their weight class. That kick is crazy.
Tanupet, he's done very well in the normal 10-ounce gloves previously, and perhaps maybe this might be the first time that he's been in the small gloves. He's got to keep that guard a lot tighter. He seemed a bit shocked by that right hand after that caught kick from Sansak.
It seems like Sansak feels comfortable waiting for Tanupet to close the distance and throw the big hands there, and he connects with those hands.
I've seen Tanupet have a lot of success in the past inside the clinch, stopping a lot of fighters here on Fairtex Fight and winning via clinch dominance, but he's got to be careful of that right hand of Sansak. You can just see him loading up and trying to fire it off, find a placement on that chin of Tanupet's. Oh, big left hook after that core kick. Palm over the top. Oh, big
seems like
left hook.
Sansak just is betting everything on his hands in this fight.
I think he's trying to go for the old Murdard method here. Oh, big right hand, left knee there from Sansak. Applies the body lock to shut it down to get back on the outside. And I think that is Sansak's strategy here, to stay on the outside and fire off that right hand straight down the pipeline. Oh, big sweep there from Sansak.
Yeah, really, he's preparing the right hand, which always finds its mark on Tanupet's face.
And you can certainly see him loading up on it. Fires off that right kick again. Looking very confident here from Sansak's side. Smiling with eyes of evil. There we are, the first round, and blood trickling from the inside of the eyelid of Tanupet. As we go back to the corner, it'd be interesting to see what that was. Let's go and have a look at the replays.
Yeah. Tanupet started strong with those right kicks, those thunderous right kicks. You could hear it throughout the whole arena here, and then he kind of stopped doing it by the end of the round. He was just waiting and then grabbing for the clinch.
Yeah, I think it was that right hand right there from Sansak that shattered Tanupet's momentum inside the clinch and with the kicks. We saw that in the replays with that right hand placement, just found itself right on the chin of Tanupet. There is again DJ Sunil, always bringing the good vibes here to Lumpinee Stadium, making me cut shapes in the commentary box beside Andy. If you can't see us here at the stadium, Andy's on top of his chair dancing away. Here we are for round number 2. Oh, solid right hand once again.
Yeah, Sansak just waits, looks for the opening, and bam, throws that right hand.
Inside the clinch now, applying that body lock to shut it down. And that's his strategy, is just shut it down straight away so that the referee breaks him apart and he can get back on the outside to throw that right hand sent from the heavens. Or right kick as well. Swing and a miss there for Tunnelpet.
Yeah, Tunnelpet kind of lost the range that he had in at the beginning of the first round. He connected with those right kicks, but now he has trouble connecting.
And it's a minute already gone here in the second round, and he hasn't quite made the adjustments that he's needed to. You can see Sansek just waiting and baiting to fire off that right hand once again, creating some distance here from Tunnelpet. And you can see trying to utilize that left kick straight up onto the firing hand of Mr. Sansek.
Yeah, I think Tunnelpet should be using more of his height advantage that he has over Sansek. Because he's slightly taller, so definitely has longer reach in those hands, in those kicks.
Bit of a better round here for Tunnelpet, applying a little bit more pressure here in the later half. Oh, big left kick straight up into the chin, but gets caught and swept to the ground there from Sansek,
who looks unbothered.
Absolutely, just cool as a cucumber here in round number 2. Big left kick. And there we go, shuts it down once again to get back on the outside.
Last minute in the second round of this Taiwasadu Champions Tournament finals. The last finals of today.
Switching stance, shuffling the footwork to keep Tunnelpet guessing, and he follows up with that left kick from the southpaw position to keep Tunnelpet guessing, as he's just having difficulty finding that range once again. Oh,
beautiful sweep.
That man, the janitor, as he keeps sweeping the canvas with his opponent. Beautiful work there from the custodian of the ring, Sansek. But there we go, as Tunnelpet starts to pick up the tempo towards the end of the round, and there he goes, sweeps him with ease like a Dyson vacuum cleaner.
And we go to the last seconds and the end of the round 2.
The end of round number 2. And I gotta say, once again, I think it's looking pretty good there for Sansek. That right hand, the sweeps, certainly breaking the confidence of Tunnelpet as he stood over him with dominance. Let's go and have a look at this. Oh, that right hand just flicking the head of Tunnelpet like a Zappo toy.
Yeah, this is the head kick that Sansek caught and then beautifully swept Tunnelpet to the floor. It seems like Sansek, with each round, he finds something new to just win us over here. Beautiful sweep.
Takes 2 to tango, and I'll tell you what, Sansek taking the lead with his dance partner there. We're going to the third round of action right now, Andy. What do you think Tunnelpet can do to turn this around in his favor?
I would like to see him utilize those kicks that he did at the beginning, because those were very powerful. And here we go. He doesn't hesitate and goes for the kick, even though he gets a little bit swept down.
Sometimes it's just about committing to the shot. You may get swept off your feet, but just commit to it. And he's sort of starting to pull back a little bit more and a little bit more tentative to throw full power into his shots. Big left hook just swiping away. Certainly coming on with a lot more grit and determination here from Tunnelpet. Sansek still focused.
Yeah, it seems like Tunnelpet got a little bit more comfortable in this round.
I think he certainly would have got a spray for his corner. My opinion, being 2 rounds down there. Looking good for the pathway to 50,000 baht. I mean, he's got 3 rounds to turn it around.
Yeah, and we cannot forget that the belt is on the line, and also the 50,000 baht prize money. And as Mark Abbott said, the winner of the Taiwatsadu Champions Tournament gets a free spot on the road to one later this year.
Absolutely life-changing opportunities here at Fairtex Fight. Of course, the Road to One tournament being the pathway to the world's biggest martial arts organization, won a championship. You get a $100,000 contract if you win that as well. So this is what it's all about here at Fairtex Fight, creating opportunities for the next generation of superstars. What we're seeing right now, these two certainly performing like superstars. Sansak on the back foot, controlling the action on the retreat, locking up that body once again as he just wants to be out on the outside, fire off that right hand.
Yeah, Tanupet's trying to find his rhythm, he's opening the right range, but somehow he just cannot manages to do that. He gets close, Sansak locks him up, sweeps him to the floor. Even though Sansak stopped using the right hand that he was using in the first round, in the second round.
I think some of those left kicks straight up onto the forearm might have paid dividends here for Tanupet. Oh, big right kick there from Sansak. And again, like a Venus flytrap, just closes it down and doesn't allow him to fire off anything that he needs to.
We're going in the last seconds of the third round of this bout. Tanupet pushing forward, beautiful right hand on the chin. And this is the end of the round.
Yeah, certainly a cementing right hand there from Tanupet to close that round. Let's go and have a look at the replays. What do you think about that round? Do you think it was a better round there for Tanupet?
Yeah, I definitely think it was a better round for Tanupet than the previous rounds. But still, I'm not sure if he did enough to secure this round for him.
We'll see here in these replays the highlights. And it was really about the timing of Sansak throughout that round. He was looking very comfortable, certainly on the back foot, and there, as we said, shutting down the engagement inside the clinch, not allowing Tanupet to be comfortable where he's normally most comfortable.
And this was the right hand at the end of the round from Tanupet, which found its mark on Sansak's chin. Sansak was also quite complaining about low blows to Tanupet during the previous round, which are not illegal at Lumpinee.
We are round number 4. That palm over the top from Tanupet, trying to get him inside control, but Sansak just shutting it down straight away, applying that vice grip, digging the head under the chin. Good strategy there from Sansak. Again, sitting on the back foot, just teeing away, single shot selection.
Yeah, kick from the left, kick from the right, and then locks him up and waits for the referee to break them up.
Moving forward again, marching Sansak down, but Sansak not having any of it as he pushes his hips against his on the rope. Nullifies the action once again. Marching forward with the high knees. Oh, and he gains entry from the back. Doesn't necessarily score, but it's certainly one of those secondary criteria that makes you look good in front of the judges. It certainly makes your opponent look silly. Giving up their back is never good in Muay Thai. Big swinging knees there from Tanupet, but Sansak again, once again, shuts it down. Back on the outside.
And taking his shots on the back foot.
Shuts it down once again from Sansak. Halfway through round number 4. Oh, big left kick straight into the midsection. Ducks the punch, shuts it down once again. Doing very well on the back foot, I thought, but Tanupet's corner seem a little bit more convinced by his performance here in round number 4, cheering him on, but in my opinion, I'm not sure if it's quite enough to see it through.
I see Sensak's a little bit cheeky techniques of trying to grab the ropes when they're in the clinch, like right here, the right hands underneath the ropes.
There's certainly some veteran moves there at play from Sansak. If you can get away with it, but if the referee sees you grabbing onto the ropes, you'll certainly get a bit of a telling to there from the man in the middle as we get separated for more action on the outside. 30 seconds to go. Oh, nice step-up knee there from Sansak. He applies the body lock.
Countered by Tanupet's 1-2 combo. He's trying to find how to throw the right hand, because he throw it and he hit the right spot at the end of the previous round, but somehow he just cannot find the range, the timing. Everything is off in this round.
And a very, very celebratory Sansak goes back to his corner, looking very convinced of his performance there over rounds 1 to 4. We've got the 5th and final round coming up in just a moment, but let's go and have a look at these replays.
Beautiful left kick from Sansak, right on the body.
And it's interesting to see Sansak certainly on the back foot, but controlling all the shot selection there from Tanupet. As soon as he gets on the inside, shuts it down. Veteran strategies here from Sansak, and obviously he knows that, well, he thinks that he's ahead on the scorecard, so looking to run down the clock at this point. And I'm suspecting that we'll see very much of the same from Sansak in round number 5, as Tanupet will come in like Danny Desperado, charging in on all 4 cylinders with all 8 limbs. Let's see what round number 5 brings us for this 67-kilo championship bout.
Sansak just, at this point, probably knows that he cannot do any mistakes. It will cost him the belt, the win, and I think he will just do the same thing as we saw in the previous round.
Absolutely, Andy. It'll be about just being on the back foot and tying Tanupet up, but there, a solid granite shot right onto the chin of Sansak. And he is looking a little bit glassy-eyed there, but is it enough to put the man down where he stands? Locks up once again. Big swinging knees, knee blocks there from Tanupet. Interesting to see inside the corner there, putting his hand down to try and block that knee. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, we could see Sensak's head flew right up after Tanupet's punches there.
Yeah, certainly a bit of a pendulum effect there from that right hand of Tanupet's as he moves in with a lot of aggression, trying to secure his position, digging the head under, trying to cause frustration for Sansak, make him lose his focus. As he marches forward in desperation, urgency here. Again, 50,000 baht on the line. Certainly a good motivator to pick up the tempo and volume here for Tanupet.
Yeah, both of the fighters looking at the clock right now. 1 minute, 30 seconds till the end of the fight.
And of course, you know, you said it before, this is one step to getting to one of the biggest stages in the world, one of the hurdles. Winning this could get you in line to being on the road to one tournament, and then after that being on the world's biggest stage at one championship. So obviously that playing on both athletes' mind, you know, that is life-changing money on that platform.
Yeah, high stakes in this fight. High stakes. Yeah, Sensak's just waiting for the fight to be over, just playing for the time, stalling. Now beautiful knee work there in the clinch. And he knows this is the recipe. This worked the previous rounds, and this will probably work the next 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's certainly a solid strategy to come in with. I mean, if you're up on the scorecards, or at least you think you are, then it's not a bad strategy to employ to just run down the clock. Why waste energy and effort if you don't have to? Ease into it, come out unscathed. But Tunnel Pet really needs to pick it up in the dying seconds here, coming out with something out of the magic hat, a Hail Mary perhaps. And that is it, the end of the 5th and final round as Sansak goes back to his corner, looking very confident.
มวยมันพัน Extreme
แพงจัง
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, after completion of all 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 50-45. For the winner, Fairtex Fight Taiwatsu Champions Tournament Season 3, in the red corner, Santa Pimai Pongsathorn. และขอเรียนเชิญคุณอุทัยวันพรหมเดเวศผู้อำนวยการฝ่ายสื่อสารการตลาดและประชาสัมพันธ์บริษัท CRC ไทยวัสดุจำกัดในเครือเซ็นทรัลรีเทลมามอบเข็มขัดแชมป์พร้อมเงินรางวัล 50,000 บาท ยินดีด้วยครับเป็นแชมป์นะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, we are unfortunately out of time here on Channel 7 HD เราหมดเวลาครับสำหรับช่อง 7 HD ครับเรายังมีอีก 2 คู่ที่จะถ่ายทอดสดทางออนไลน์นะครับอีกสักครู่เดียวครับ But before we go, we'd like to thank our sponsors ช่อง 7 HD Tero Entertainment Fairtex สนามมวยลุมพินียุทธสปอร์ตเกียร์และขอขอบคุณไทยวัสดุที่สนับสนุนมวยรอบ Fairtex Fight ไทยวัสดุ Champions Tournament ในครั้งนี้ครับ From me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex Fight. We'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme